Hello everyone and welcome back. In this lecture we'll look at appending rows to a data frame. We can append rows to an existing data frame by passing a dictionary or a series object. Let us look at an example. Let's start by creating a series object. Let's say series2. We'll save our series in a variable called series2, and then we'll use pandas series method pd.series, and let's pass a list containing a few elements. Let's say s1, s2, s3, and s4, and let's pass the index argument. And to make it simple, I'll just pass a, b, c, and d. A, b, c, and d. Now if I call my series2 object, I have a series with 4 index a, b, c, d, values s1, s2, s3, and s4. And if we look at the data frame 1 object that we created in the previous lectures, so we have 4 columns a, b, c, d, and then 4 index 0, 1, 2, 3. What we will do is we'll append the series object that we just created into our data frame so that it becomes a new column. Okay, in this case, to make it consistent, here the data frame, the column names are in uppercase. So let me change this index to uppercase, A, B, C, and D. Let's run it again. Good. Now let's append the series to our data frame object. So data frame 1 dot append, and then we pass the series2 object that we just created, and we'll pass the argument ignore index, and we'll set that to be equal to true. Now if we run this, we see that a new row is added. So this is our series object, this last row, right? S1, S2, S3, and S4. S1, S2, S3, and S4. So this is how we can append a row to an existing data frame. So we pass this ignore index to instruct our data frame to discard its index. And if we want to preserve the index, we should construct a well-indexed data frame. Now let's see how we can append a row by passing a dictionary. For that, let's create a dictionary object, and I'll save it in a variable called dictionary2. So let's pass a list containing dictionaries. Let's say A, key 1, value 1 will be 1, or let's make it 11. Key 2 will be, let's say B, and value 2, 2. Key 3, C, and its value will be, let's say 3. And then key 4, let's say D, and value, let's say 12. So we have our dictionary object. So if I call my data frame 1 object, that append, and we can pass the dictionary to object that we just created, and then pass the ignore index argument, and I'll set that to be equal to true. If we run this, we see that a new row is added, right? So our dictionary key serves as the column, and then the values are added, 11, 2, 3, and 12. And we can add more than one row by passing an additional dictionary in our list. So we can pass another dictionary, right? So if I copy this, Command C and paste it here, Command V, and we can change these values to, let's say, 23, 24, 35, and 16. So if we run this again, we see that an additional row is added, 23, 24, 35, and 16. So this is how we can append a row to an existing data frame by using a series or a dictionary object. Thank you everyone, and see you at the next lecture.